The British royal family is no stranger to rivalries and tensions simmering beneath the gilded veneer of tradition. However, one rarely addressed conflict is the alleged animosity between Princess Anne, the steadfast royal, and Queen Camilla, whose unconventional path to royal life has been, to say the least, controversial. Many believe Anne's disdain for Camilla is deeply rooted in a past that continues to haunt the monarchy. Camilla's affair with King Charles during his marriage to Princess Diana, whose loyalty to the family and tradition was unwavering. This interference in the sanctity of royal life was, in Anne's eyes, unforgivable. What lies at the heart of this confrontation? Why does a royal pillar of duty harbor such deep resentment toward Camilla? Let us delve into the complexities of their relationship and uncover the reasons behind Princess Anne's supposed animosity toward Queen Camilla. Princess Anne, the steadfast royal, is the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. She is a figure of unwavering dedication within the British royal family, known for her resilience, practicality, and devotion to duty. From an early age, Anne embraced her role with discipline and a work ethic that reflected her mother's commitment to public service. Year after year, she consistently undertakes the highest number of royal engagements, earning her the title of the hardest-working royal. Despite her public efforts, Anne remains one of the most private members of the family, maintaining a clear separation between her royal duties and personal life. Unlike other members of the royal family who have occasionally adapted to modern trends, Anne has preserved a notably traditional approach to her role. She famously shuns media attention, avoids public displays of her personal life, and rarely grants interviews, preferring a discreet lifestyle. For Anne, duty is a responsibility, not an opportunity for fame. This steadfast commitment to her role sets her apart, especially from younger media-friendly royals, highlighting her as a pillar of traditional royal values. Anne's loyalty to family, duty, and the monarchy as an institution shapes her strong opinions about those who join the royal family. She holds a definitive view of what it means to be a royal and maintains rigid standards that prioritize honor, discipline, and respect for royal tradition. This rigid perspective extends to her relationships with those who enter the family through marriage, particularly those with a controversial past. Anne is especially cautious of individuals who, in her opinion, risk tarnishing the family's reputation, a caution that intensified with the arrival of Camilla Parker Bowles. For Anne, Camilla's relationship with Charles during his marriage to Diana was an unforgivable breach of royal duty, familial loyalty, and the sanctity of marriage. In Anne's mind, Camilla's presence disrupts the stability the family worked so hard to preserve. Anne's loyalty to the family's image and values amplifies her disapproval of Camilla, making it more than a personal dislike. It reflects Anne's deeply ingrained belief that loyalty to the monarchy must come above all else. To Anne, Camilla's story represents a threat to the dignity of the crown, which she has spent her entire life defending. Camilla's connection to Charles began in the early 1970s when they were first introduced. Their mutual affection and strong connection quickly led to a romantic relationship. However, due to societal expectations and royal family pressures, they went their separate ways. In 1973, Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles, seemingly ending her chapter with Charles. Nonetheless, after Charles married Lady Diana Spencer in 1981, Camilla remained a significant part of his life. As Charles faced challenges in his marriage to Diana, he turned to Camilla for support, rekindling their relationship despite the public and private fallout. By the 1980s, rumors of their affair began to surface, and by the early 1990s, their relationship became public knowledge, resulting in a scandal that shocked the nation and cast a long shadow over the monarchy. Camilla was vilified by the press, labeled as the other woman who betrayed Diana and, by extension, the British people who adored her. This scandal not only impacted Charles and Diana, but also reverberated throughout the royal family. For Anne, the scandal was an unforgivable offence. Camilla's presence symbolized a departure from family values and an affront to the institution of marriage, which Anne holds in the highest regard. Anne viewed Camilla's actions as displaying a disregard for the stability of the royal family and a selfishness incompatible with royal values. Even though Charles and Camilla eventually married in 2005, the scandal remains a lingering shadow. Anne continues to see Camilla as a figure who brought turmoil and scandal to the monarchy, a perception that shapes her view of her sister-in-law to this day. Camilla's extramarital affair with Charles was not just a blow to the royal family's image, but also a profound injustice to an extraordinary woman like Diana. Diana's humanitarian work, compassion, and ability to connect with the public left an indelible mark on the monarchy, a legacy that Anne deeply respected. Despite personal differences, Anne admired Diana's dedication to her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, and acknowledged the compassionate warmth Diana brought to the royal family. Diana's untimely and tragic death only solidified her status as a beloved figure, further complicating Camilla's role in the royal family. To Anne, Camilla represents a painful reminder of the sorrow Diana endured, as she was central to the scandal that fractured Diana's marriage. Anne's loyalty to Diana's memory is evident in her reserved interactions with Camilla. Diana's legacy is a constant backdrop, one that Anne believes Camilla cannot measure up to. This lingering connection to Diana's memory prevents Anne from fully accepting Camilla's presence within the royal family. The differences between Anne and Camilla go beyond historical controversies and family conflicts. They also run deep on a personal level. Anne embodies royal tradition, often described as a woman of steel, much like her mother, Queen Elizabeth. She values restraint, protocol, and an unwavering sense of duty. Known for her hardworking nature and practical attitude, Anne takes on more annual engagements than nearly any other royal. She dresses simply, avoids excessive luxuries, and rarely gives interviews, adhering to a rigid code of conduct shaped entirely by tradition. In contrast, Camilla has introduced a more modern, accessible, and even humorous style to the royal family. Since marrying Charles, she has used her position to raise awareness about important issues such as literacy and domestic abuse prevention. However, Camilla's informality and comfort with the press clash with Anne's preference for privacy and tradition. Camilla's relaxed and approachable style aimed at modernizing the monarchy stands in stark opposition to Anne's deeply rooted reverence for the institution and her wariness of unnecessary transparency. According to insiders, Anne's resentment toward Camilla runs so deep that she has allegedly spoken critically of her in private conversations. For Anne, Camilla's relaxed demeanor dilutes the prestige and authority the monarchy has fought to maintain over generations. This fundamental disagreement about the monarchy's purpose adds to the persistent tension between them. The relationship between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla represents one of the most enduring and complex conflicts within the British royal family. Rooted in opposing values, historical betrayals, and deeply ingrained loyalties, it is a struggle that persists despite attempts to move forward. As King Charles's reign continues, the discord between Anne and Camilla remains a subtle yet significant undercurrent within the royal family, symbolizing the monarchy's ongoing challenge to balance modernity with tradition.